Welcome, everyone, to the Strengths Champion podcast. I'm your host, Brent Bannon, and today we're going to help you better understand the return on strengths and the impact of strengths-based learning, development, and coaching for your organizations. Today, I'm going to summarize in the top 10 points of that impact of strengths-based learning, development, and coaching on your organization, whether it's small, medium, or large. And I'm going to share with you a statistic, a question, and an action step for each of these 10. So let's get right to it. Number one, when you use strengths-based principles, you will increase learning and growth opportunities to drive engagement. 59% of millennials, 44% of Gen Xers say that learning and growth opportunities are extremely important when they apply for a job. So having these learning opportunities is key for not only attracting, but also retaining young talent. So a question for you is, how can your organization incorporate more learning opportunities to attract and retain younger talent? So my encouragement is develop learning and training strengths-based opportunities in your organization. Number two, investment in strengths-based courses increase employee engagement. Organizations offering strengths-based courses see a 14 percentage point increase in employee engagement as compared to only 8 points with those organizations that have learning but is not strengths-based. So strengths-based courses actually increase employee engagement more than regular learning courses. So the question is your organization ready to invest in strengths-based courses to boost engagement? So the action step is for you to possibly go to BrentO'Bannon.com and look at my training page and look at all of the different strengths-based courses that we offer for your organization. Number three, strengths-based learning, development, and coaching directly impacts productivity and the bottom line. The statistic says that companies see a return of $18.1 million estimated in productivity from investing in strengths-based courses. You heard that right. $18.1 million increase in productivity. The question is, how can investing in employee engagement directly benefit your organization's bottom line? If you want to increase productivity, the research is clear that using strengths-based goal setting and applying strengths-based strategies to achieving your OKRs, your BHAGs, big, holy, audacious aspirations, goals, this is the way to do it. Number four, by having a comprehensive strengths-based course selection, it yields more positive results for your organizations. So we know that strengths-based leadership development helps managers, and leader engagement, which is tied to 70% of engagement of your employees. So the question is, how can you involve strengths-based learning for your managers and your leaders. What is the latest strengths-based manager learning programs that you have created for your organization? It's important that you understand that the return on investment, which I like to call ROS, return on strengths, is infinite compared to focusing on regular learning versus strengths-based learning. Number 5, strengths and manager development have the greatest effects for your organization. We know that investments in strengths and manager development, strengths-based courses lead to an average increase of 17% in employee engagement. 17%. So the big question again that you're seeing is a thread is how can focusing on strengths and management skills improve your team engagement and your overall employee engagement for your entire organization? Are you prioritizing strengths-based courses, learning, and coaching? Number 6, variety in course content, strengths-based course content amplifies engagement. So we know that whenever you learn how to use strengths in different areas of leadership and growth, engagement goes higher and higher. So for example, today I'm going to be working with a company on the next level of learning and growing, and we're going to focus on how to tie in your strengths with your leadership brand. We're also going to tie it in with strengths-based goal setting, helping them to really apply strengths in these different ways. Again, you can go to BrentO'Bannon.com and look at my training page, and you'll notice that we have a catalog of all the different types of courses that we offer. So applying strengths to all of these different areas is going to amplify the engagement in your organization. Number 7, productivity increases the more that you combine strengths-based learning and strengths-based coaching. In fact, the research shows that there is a productivity gain of $2,330 in the first year. That's per employee. So that is extra income coming to your organization based on higher productivity that comes from strengths-based learning, development, and coaching. So which areas of learning and development do you see as the greatest need for your organization? I'd even love for you to put that into your chat, into the response to this podcast. Number 8, when you have multiple strengths-based courses and coaching initiatives, rolling out more than 1, 2 to 3 years, you will actually have higher employee engagement scores because it's not a one-off. Many people are disengaged and even skeptical of one-off team building or one-off training programs. But when you partner with a coach and an expert in strengths-based learning, development, and coaching, what happens is you can begin to create a long-term strategy and plan that applies strengths-based learning and development to the needs of your organization. And by having a multiple courses, you are literally helping create that strengths-based culture, which in turn will increase your employee engagement. Number 9, the statistic says is that by investing in at least 3 strengths-based content areas, it can lead to 2,761 per employee productivity gain in the first year. So again, what are those top 3 areas that you need to learn and to grow and to help your people develop? And finally, number 10. And that is, when you use strengths-based learning development and coaching, you will have more workplace excellence and be considered an exceptional workplace. So the opportunity to have an award as an exceptional workplace based on productivity, based on case studies, based on data, based on employee engagement is highest whenever you have a long-term strategy of implementing strengths-based learning, development, courses, and coaching. So how can you have a more strategic long-term plan for learning, development, and growth of not only your managers, your leaders, your executives, but your frontline employees? That is what BrentO'Bannon.com and Strengths Champion Solutions can do for you. So when you think about a weakness fixed leadership mindset versus a strengths-based leadership mindset, you can see that focusing on what's wrong with people only will bring you certain results, but focusing on what is right with people brings you infinite results. So thanks for tuning in today, and continue to grow stronger, work smarter, and lead wiser.